Welcome back to the greatest gaming channel this side of the Mississippi. I'm back. We on Max Payne 2. I mean Max Payne 1. Let's go get it shaking. And I got some shit to talk to y'all about. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas been wildin' out in the universe. I got a lot of shit to talk to y'all about.
Lupino ran his racket of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of tenements. The NYPD was closing in. I could hear the sirens. Their wail was a crescendo. Lupino thought he could get us by taking Alex out and leaving me to take the fall for it. All he had gotten was my attention.
Well, I feel like we've seen this already.
I went for the hotel first.
Yeah,
My cover had been blown. The door slammed shut behind me.
Yeah, because this is when we gotta kill these niggas. Alright, bet. So I'm gonna just get into it. The first one, I'm gonna get into the first one because it's not even really serious like that. It's just kind of something that I noticed. Listen, bro, if you ever get a chance, hold on, I've been playing Dead Island 2, so I gotta like rememorize these controls. Nigga got shot in his face playing a whole nother game. The amount of times that I've seen this cutscene is insane. Bitch ass nigga, it was me or you though. Fuck is you talk about? And it wasn't gonna be me.
A letter on the desk caught my eye.
That's what the motherfucker it wasn't gonna be. Fuck that desk one time. I need some dope.
Everything all right? Bosses, Joey, Virgilio, you're right there.
Alright.
I had met Lupino only once.
Oh, yeah, we seen this already too. Okay, cool.
We can't wait for that. We gotta go in now.
What was the, okay, still a little bit. This is what I was gonna talk about.
There he is.
God damn it, listen. I was watching a car commercial the other day, right? I forget what was, I wasn't watching TV, but I think I was watching like YouTube or something, and a car commercial came on. And then I was watching YouTube again, and another car commercial came on. Bro, just go look up a random company and their car commercial. Car commercials aren't even about cars no more, nigga. Like the last car commercial I seen, niggas going to nigga, like it was an old nigga going to college, all type of shit. It was like fucking Kia, drive that inspires. Like what pussy? I don't know if this car is safe. Like what the fuck? I don't know how fast it goes. I don't know nothing about this fucking Hyundai, except for the fact that it could help get my 34-year-old father to college if I needed to take him there one day. I'm such a cynic sometimes.
In his press conference today, the mayor stated that Valkyr represents a clear danger to New York and called for drastic actions to eliminate the problem. On today's top story, the Valkyr crisis worsens with the murder of DEA Special Agent Alex Balder. Special Agent Balder had been shot repeatedly from a point-blank range. The gunman has been identified as Max Payne. The noose is sure to tighten around this fugitive criminal as more NYPD units join the search to apprehend him.
I had just gotten my 15 minutes of fame.
Noose is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But, oh, and by the way, my dad isn't 34. I was just saying that because the nigga in the commercial looked 34. But, yeah, car commercials not even about vehicles anymore. It's all type of, like, I'm seeing, like, loving moments with old people, all type of shit that's not even about the car no more. Like, tell me about the vehicle stats. But, yeah, into a much more dark topic. And not even really dark, it's just, no, it's dark. It's kind of dark, but not really, right? Cause nothing, like, I'm laughing at it actually. This shit not dark, cause look, but everybody in this situation is wrong, right? And I've seen people try and make it a somebody's more wrong and somebody's like, I think that this situation is like most situations in life, which is like somebody may have taken it, and I don't even want to say a little bit too far, cause you can't tell somebody how to react, but somebody may have taken it farther than the other person took it, but they were both wrong. And what I'm talking about is, if you've seen that recent video, and it was, and I'm stuttering like shit. There's a video that went viral of a substitute teacher beating the shit out this girl over the girl's phone. So I'm gonna insert the clip right here.
Everybody else phone, and you finna
Alright, so after seeing that, right, and I gotta rewatch the clip myself, but what I remember from it, I forgot I still have this. Bitch ass nigga, be quicker on the draw, pussy nigga. That's what the girl should have been. But what I remember from it, the girl is in the video, and she's like, why you took my phone? Why you took my phone? Why you took my phone? And the substitute teacher says something, and I guess the girl tries to like push up on the substitute, so the substitute like kind of pushes her a little bit. The girl asked her again why she took her phone. Sub don't say nothing. She swings on the substitute. Substitute proceeds to beating the dog shit out this girl. And look, obviously the adult beating up the child is wrong here. Before I get into my jokes and shit, the adult beating up the child here is wrong. With that being said, I think she's wrong obviously because she's a grown woman and that's not your child and that's also a child, right? But nigga, you like, I feel like this is just a lesson in life, bro. What the problem is, and I knew kids like this in school, everybody's been like this, and I was like this, not necessarily beating up teachers, but nigga, like, and not even in school, because in school you could call my parents, but outside of school I was talking crazy to adults. Like if I had an interaction with an adult and I didn't like the way they was talking to me, nigga, I was talking crazy to you because you don't know my parents. I could tell you eat like mad dicks and you can't do nothing about it because I'm a kid, you feel me? But that's my point. That's what the girl was thinking here. Cause I'm knowing, nigga, you not like, it's a nigga my age, don't get me wrong, I'm not pussy, so I say it to a nigga my age too. But if he was older than me, nigga, I'm knowing you can't really beat me up like that. I mean, yeah, you can't, don't get me wrong, cause certain people like this substitute don't give a fuck. But that's kind of my point. Cause you see how like the girl was big and bad and swung on her, but then nigga, as soon as the shit got real, it was, oh, get off of me, get off of me, get off. No, nigga, no. no, I'm not gonna get off of you. You done pissed me off, tried to charm me in front of this whole fucking classroom like I'm a bitch ass nigga or something. Now I gotta beat you up. And and look, it's fucked up, but I'm saying you should not be swinging on anybody. Like, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. I use that saying for anything. So, nigga, you play adult games, you get adult prizes. I.e., if you fuck, you have a kid. If you swing on somebody, you gotta be prepared for them to beat your motherfucking ass. What the fuck? Cause all that shows me is that shorty, look, it's either one of two things. It's either she can't fight like that, or what I'm thinking is you swung on that teacher because you know she's a teacher and you didn't think she was gonna beat you up because she was a grown adult, and you thought she was more rational and you thought she was a little bit more worried about losing her job. Now I'm not saying that the girl is right for beating up the I'm not saying that the sub is right for beating up that little girl. Of course not. Fuck no. You're a substitute teacher and you're an adult. Have a little bit more decorum. Like, but also with that, you can't just be running around putting your hands on folks if you ain't ready to fight. You feel me? So like. I guess what I'm saying is the initial swing is wrong. You don't get beat up if you don't swing on me. Like, your phone just gets took and you can get it back after class.
Tonight, the city's fight against the nightmare drug Valkyr took a turn for the worse, as DEA Special Agent Alex Balder was found brutally slain at the Roscoe Street subway station. A suspect was seen leaving the site only moments after the shots had been fired, and the NYPD is currently in pursuit of Max Payne, a repeated felon believed to be armed and extremely dangerous. And now the weather. The worst winter storm in recorded history continues to pound the city. Whatever steps necessary.
But something, so basically, long and short of it is, the teacher is obviously more wrong for beating up that little girl, but you shouldn't have swung on somebody if you couldn't fight. That's the long and short of it, because really, the fight wouldn't have been that bad if she would have actually been prepared to fight.
I couldn't say I was sorry I missed the show.
And at that, you swinging on people, you feel me? So like, yeah, she wrong because she beat her up, but like, you're wrong because you swung on her. So that's why I'm saying the substitute took it further, but you're both wrong, you feel me? And I'm not even about to make it a don't put your hands on teachers thing. Literally, what I said is just how I feel. You shouldn't put your hands on anybody unless you're ready to fight. All the arguing and shit, like, well, I mean, even with argument, you should kind of watch your words if you ain't ready to fight. But arguing and shit is one thing. The little girl swung on that grown lady first. Now, yeah, she wrong for beating her up, but you swung on her, nigga. Like, what is you doing? And you're not even supposed to like, and I was on my phone in class too, but you're not even supposed to be on your phone right now anyway, nigga. What is you doing? Now don't get me wrong, I hated that, like, because especially like I couldn't, the thing where I kind of feel like a little sympathy for her in this situation, and I'm not gonna necessarily shoot her bail, but what I will say is that teachers be talking crazy, my nigga. Like, I had an incident with a substitute, and the nigga actually wrote something to my teacher. But shout out to my teacher at the time, because she knew me, and she was like, nigga, or she didn't say nigga, but she was like, but she was like, basically, like, I know you. Like, you don't talk at all. Like, you're very quiet. Not saying that, and she didn't say this, but she was like, I'm not saying you're like the greatest kid, but you, like, this shit just is not you. So I feel like if you said anything to him, it was probably because he was being a dick. And that's not, again, that's not what she said, but in the long and short of it. So he tried to like write me up and get me reported. It didn't even work in his favor, and I think she said she actually wrote to the school about him. So I forget the teacher, but I think his name was, I don't know, I remember his name, but he was a skinny white dude. Wherever you are, eat a dick.
Muerte's room.
Nigga tried to tell him me and it backfired on you. Fuck you and everything you stand for. I hope you're doing bad in life. Now, but I've had instances where substitutes have been assholes. I've had an instance where, like, I had a teacher, like, my fuck ass teacher, Miss McCall, in 7th grade, this stupid bitch, I had some orange juice in like a bottle in class. This bitch poured it out. And first of all, you poured it out in class because I was drinking it. Not that I was playing with the bottle, but literally just because I drank it. So she was one of those random dickheads. Like, and then one day, like, and look, I'm gonna tell y'all a fucked up story just to let y'all know how much growth I have as a person. And not even growth, I just didn't say it because this was at 7th grade. One time I was late coming into class because I was in the office, right? And to give you a little backstory about Miss McCall, she told us, for some reason, this random bitch told us in health class, mind you, about how she used to do a whole bunch of cocaine and that she almost killed herself one night. And that's not funny to laugh at, right? Because I thought the story was serious in the moment, and it was. So she laid down on some train tracks, and I guess she said right before the train hit her, she got up, which I don't really believe that story, but whatever, right? So I'm late. I get to the school, I get to class, and she, I was in the office. She's like, "Where were you at?" I was in the office. So I'm talking to one of the homies, not loud or distracting me or anything, but I'm talking to one of the homies. This bitch in front of the classroom, "Oh, you should have stayed in the office." And immediately, just like that, just to show you how fucked up my brain was, immediately my immediate response was, and I didn't say it out loud, so don't get mad at me, but my immediate response was, "You should have stayed on those train tracks." Stupid bitch. She looked like that bitch looked like who the big buff fairy nigga from Fairly Odd Parents. That's what that bitch looked like. Stop fucking playing with me out here. That drill sergeant ass haircut. You should have stayed in the office, bitch. Jump off a cliff. But that's what I'm saying as far as now. Does that mean that teacher deserved to get beat up? No.
Nothing.
Well, maybe.
Angelo Punchinello, the head of the Punchinello family, to Valkyr. All tracks had ended with Jack Lupino. The letter in Muerte's room was signed by the Don himself. It was the first hint that the Kingpin knew what was brewing inside his syndicate.
The trouble you got into after the Chicago screw-up. The Punchinello family bailed you out. You have been waiting for a chance to pay us back. One of our trusted boys has a monkey the size of King Kong on his back.
Pause.
We need your special skills for backup on a major deal.
Collecting evidence had gotten old a few hundred bullets back. I was already so far past the point of no return, I couldn't even remember what it looked like when I had passed it.
So yeah, I didn't say that, but like, yeah, the bitch poured my orange juice out. She did all of that. Like, I've had instances with teachers where teachers just be doing too fucking much, and I don't like that, because teachers will do all of that, right, and act like they fake care, but then would tell you in the same breath, well, you guys can do what you want, because I'm still gonna get paid, and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. So it's like, bro, which the fuck one is it? Are you teaching because you, like, and I get it, like, send the kid out the class if they're distracting other kids, but like, I wasn't distracting nobody by drinking my fucking orange juice, and I wasn't distracting nobody by somebody talking to me and me talking back and you telling me I should have stayed in the office. I'd have been fucked up about it, like, but I already said what I was finna say, but like, you feel me? Or like, had another instance in high school with this bitch that taught chemistry, and she was just always sarcastic, and she said something to me one day, and I literally was like, bro, you ain't even have to do all that, like, why did you say all that? I just needed to answer. She was like, no, I know, I gave you a response, it was just a really sarcastic one. That's just like, goofball bitch, what are we at, split ends, huh? What the fuck, we at Chuckles right now? Huh? Fuck is wrong with you? Are you a chemistry teacher or a comedian, goofball? Fuck, cause if you got other aspirations, take that shit to nigga the comedy club on Tuesday or something, on the weekend, when you not motherfucking teaching. Yo ass up here trying to be a comedian. Oh, I thought it was just a really sarcastic answer. But then that same teacher would be all scary if somebody fucking hit her. So that, like, I'm not saying that you should be swinging on teachers, but I'm saying I kind of understand the girl's feeling for feeling like, nigga, I want to punch you. So that's why I'm not making it a whole you shouldn't swing on teachers thing. I'm saying you shouldn't swing on anybody unless you're ready to fight, and that little girl was not ready to fight. That's my point. So, and I mean, you could disagree with it, that's fine, but that's why I'm not saying the whole, oh, you shouldn't swing on teachers, because anybody you ready to swing on, nigga, you should be ready to fight. Fuck a don't swing on a teacher, nigga. Anybody you ready to swing on, you should be ready to box with.
I think I died. I think I'm dead.
I think I gotta do all this over again. I'm gonna cut to when we get to where we were.
What the hell?
Somebody come get this nigga, he smoking that shit again. Alright, we back. But yeah, basically, long story short, don't swing on nobody you ain't ready to fight. And teachers need to stop being assholes, so. And also, they need to pay teachers more, so I don't want to make this seem like this is just a shitting on teacher segment, but what I do want to say is, nigga, you there to teach. You feel me? So all the extracurriculars and like shit like that, like that's why I don't feel like, that's why I'm not saying don't swing on teachers. Cause nigga, teachers be being disrespectful sometimes.
The diary belonged to a hooker named Candy Dawn. The read would have made a vice cop blush.
Had talks with the mystery hag over the phone again. Sent to the latest one-eyed Alfred tape. As long as the hag keeps paying for the tapes, the old man could come every day for all I care.
She had a nice sideline, making secret X-rated flicks of her clients and selling them to the highest bidder. They would get her killed if her V-fix for the day didn't do it first.
Yo, listen, I got something to say, right? And this might be kind of controversial, and I'm only thinking of it because they're talking about nasty shit like fucking right now. Or not that fucking is nasty, but you get what I'm saying? Goddamn. I feel like if you watch, if you watch live streams of porn, you're weird. Oh, no. This isn't even where this started at. So apparently, right? I guess Kai Cenat, he got banned on that, which I don't, going from live streams of porn to Kai Cenat is crazy. But listen. He got banned on Twitch because I guess they said he simulated sex on GTA, which technically he did, but if you look at the clip, it's not crazy. His dick wasn't out. Like, he moved the screen. He moved the screen when the whatever, because he was basically pretending like he was getting hit. But even with that, like, nothing came out. He moved the screen even when she was like, because I guess she made a little noise too. But he put the screen back. His drawers are on. He said, "Me bless." Shorty said, "Did you come on my face?" How the fuck is it? Now, I'm not blaming anybody, but like, if you could get banned off Twitch, nigga, for saying "me bust" after bringing you niggas however much revenue, I just got country as shit. After bringing you niggas however much revenue, I could get banned for saying "me bust." But that made me think about hot tub streams, and I think you're a fucking weirdo if you watch that, right? Only because you're already on the internet and there's porn. Why would you want to have your dick in your hand while a nigga is donated gifted subs? Nigga, Grim XX Grim Reaper 25 just gifted this bitch 25 subs. You got your dick in your hand right now. She's like, "Oh my god, thank you for the gifties. You got lotion and shit next to you."
The old service elevator rumbled down to the bowels of Jack Lupino's hotel.
So, and that made me think of also, I think you're weird if you watch live porn, because, like, and when I say, and I don't know, I'm not porno man, right? So I don't know how many other ways there is to watch it, but I guess what I'm saying is like, I know that they got places like Cam Soda and shit where you can literally watch girls live stream, like, nigga fingering themselves with a can of Pepsi or some crazy shit like that. But and I only think that that's sick because it's literally you in a room full of other niggas. Like that visual is insane to me. You feel me? And I'm not saying you're literally standing around a bunch of other niggas coming, but bro, that's damn near what it is. And I know what you're gonna say, right? Well, that's kind of like that's. It's not like you're the only one that's seen pornos and shit. It'd be saying 79,000 views or whatever. But the thing is, I don't give a fuck about what them what them other niggas was doing when they seen this. You feel me? I know what I'm doing right now, and who you feel me? Y'all are all here watching this girl fucking bust it open for y'all at the same time, which means y'all are all jacking off at once.
As both freezing rain and heavy snowfall continue. Many roadways are already closed, and people are advised to stay indoors. The severe blizzard has ravaged New York for 3 days now, with no end in sight.
We'd been snowed from the start in the Valkyr case. The forecast said there was plenty more where that had come from. But the snowbound city was on my side. Less chance of innocent bystanders getting caught in the crossfire.
That shit is just weird to me. Like, that shit is just, bro, go watch a different video, bro. Go watch, you feel me? Like, and this is nothing about the girl. Like, I'm not trying to shit on women that do this or anything. I'm literally just talking about the niggas that are okay seeing the fact that niggas 79,000 other niggas got their shit in their hand right now beating off at the same time as you. And I guess you're not thinking about that if you got your dick in your hand, but like, damn, gang. I just feel like, you feel me? Live porn is kind of crazy. And you're a sick nigga if you watch it. You also are sick if you watch hot tub films. Hey yo, listen, I had a plan. I was gonna cause I told y'all I was playing Dead Island 2. I was gonna get Dead Island 1 and 2, or Dead Island 1 and Dead Island Riptide, so I can play it on the on the channel for us. But nigga, in playing Dead Island 2, I feel like I'm realizing how long Dead Island 1 and 2 are gonna be, and fuck no. And I don't mean as far as like the gameplay, or no, I do mean as far as the gameplay, like not the walkthrough itself, but the gameplay is itself, bro, because it's a lot of dying and like.
Exhibit number 1, the newspaper.
Bro, I was playing that shit for like 5 hours the other day. I'm on mission 7. You feel me?
A dead man tied to a chair lay on the boiler room floor.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy has an unbeatable track record in superhero death matches. But a 6-pack of root beer gets me every time.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseball Bat Boy comic strip.
Yo, listen, when we get back, cause I'm leaving right now, but when we get back, bro, I'm gonna look up this story so I can talk to y'all about it. Oh, look. I'm gonna insert this picture right now, cause I wanted to talk about this earlier, but I went on a whole rant. That video of that girl getting beat up by that substitute, it reminded me of something funny, which is this picture of Jordan getting choked out, bro. It's the fucking craziest picture in the world. I'm gonna insert it here, and I'm gonna just let y'all laugh at it with me. That shit is crazy, nigga. It looked like he yoking him up and telling that nigga like, yo, stop fucking playing with me. He like, nigga, fuck these cameras, fuck this game, nigga, I'll kill you out here. Oh shit. But no, when I get back, I'm gonna do some research on this story. But I want to talk to y'all about this. Apparently, there is this woman at this school, right? And she's married to a police chief, and she got fired from her school because she had sex with one of her students, and he was a 15-year-old, which is already, it's disgusting, deplorable. Lock her under the jail, all of that shit. The only thing I really wanted to say is like, imagine as a man, like you, your wife cheated on you with a 15-year-old. What the fuck? A 15-year-old? You've been married to this woman for 10 years, she fucked a teenager? And not even like an 18-year-old, she fucked a 15-year-old. That's crazy. Oh my goodness, man. So yeah, maybe I might not do no more research. That's really all I wanted to say. That's all I had to say about that. That shit is just crazy. Like, how do you feel about that as a man? Like, my wife would rather have sex with a child opposed to me. That would, like, you gotta shoot yourself at that point. Man, I'm the fuck out of here before I say something cancelable, man. I love y'all. Y'all niggas go have a good day. Have a good day at school. Have a good day at work. Have a good day doing whatever the fuck you gotta do. Tell the people that you love, and prioritize your mental health. Make sure you are okay. above anything else. Go get some money. God damn it. Go watch American Gangster. I keep telling y'all to watch that, but I'm for real about it this time because I started watching it yesterday. I ain't finished it because that bitch is like 3 hours, and I'm watching the extended, unedited version. So I guess it's supposed to be some extra shit in there, but I'm at like an hour and 15 in the movie. So yeah, go watch that. Go listen to Lil Yachty EA remix. Yeah, I'm out this bitch. Bye.
Ooh, I hear this really sucks.